Hey, what's going on, babies? What's up? What's shaking? What's popping? What's crack-a-lacking? It is time for Raw Talk Live. Tonight, we have a guest panelist arranged for you. 3 Raw Talkers ready to bring it, baby. Sean White is in the building. Joanna Cameron is in the building. And Ladarius 2K Barksdale is in the building. It's time for Raw Talk with girlfriend Peggy and me, Miss B. Hey, what's going on, babies? It's me, Miss B. It's time for Raw Talk with yours truly and girlfriend Peggy. What's up, boo? Girlfriend Peggy, how you do? Hey, girlfriend Peggy.
Hey, girlfriend, Leslie Boyd.
Okay,
Hey,
so we
what's
have
going on?
a delay there, but that's okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear.
Yep.
You hear me okay?
Okay.
All right.
So you ready for tonight? You know, we have a panel of guests joining us tonight. Are you all set?
I'm as set as I can be, I guess.
How was your day? Did you have a good day?
Yes, we got some hot topics tonight. Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm excited.
Yes, tonight we're going to talk about the scale. You know, the man who does the scale thing. He wants to rate women on a scale of 1 to 10, but you can't use the number 7. Who the F came up with that? Who came up with that scale?
Why the need for that? Either you like a person or you don't. You love them or you don't. You want to be with them or you don't. Let's see. Let's get into it.
Okay, all right. And then are modern women too independent? You know, do we do too much? Do we have too much? Do we want too much? All right. And last but not least, why do women withhold sex? Why do you get into a monogamous relationship, be it a relationship that is going to maybe lead to marriage or marriage? Why do you get into a committed monogamous relationship with a man? Because that's what you demand. That's what you say you want. And then you're not willing to meet his sexual needs. Now, me personally, I don't even know how you get into the relationship without establishing that first up, because I do that first. That's first for me. That's not, it ain't no 90-day thing. You know, we got to establish something about the sex thing right away.
Okay.
Quick.
Okay.
So I don't know how you get to go no whole long time and then find out that somebody, you know, but you know, it happens. People, people change. They change. You know, and I guess that's what men would say about us, that you all start out acting like you want to, you know, do it and do it all the time and do whatever we want. And then a year down the line, now you done changed your mind. The real you comes out and you don't really want to do that, you know.
That often, right.
That often or at all, or there's certain acts that you're not going to do at all, no matter what. So, you know, it's a funny kind of thing. Hey, but without further ado, let's get into our panelists. So we're going to start with super fan of the show, the one and only Sean White.
Hey, Sean.
How you doing? How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Hey, man, I'm used to watching y'all every week, and now I'm on the show. I guess it pays to watch the show, you know?
Well, we're so happy, honored to have you here with us tonight.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. So that's our friend Sean White. Next is the lovely and talented and the one and only Joanna Mathis Cameron, a businesswoman du jour, joining the panel. Hey, girl, how you doing?
Hey, how y'all doing
Hey,
tonight?
Joanna.
Thank you
Hey,
so much for
beautiful.
having
Hey,
me.
gorgeous.
Hello. Thank you so
Fabulous
much.
tonight,
How y'all
ladies.
doing tonight?
Good.
Good. Thank you for having me.
Yes,
Hey,
we're happy.
welcome.
we're happy to have you in the building.
Absolutely.
And so Joanna is a businesswoman, and your two businesses are.
Jewel Inspirations by JLC. I'm an independent consultant for paparazzi. And I also have a custom t-shirt business. So I do t-shirts and accessories, and that is called T-Spirational Collections LLC.
That's
Okay.
beautiful.
All right. And then the bejewelsinspirational.com, which one is that? Which one does that serve?
That's the jewelry.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's for the jewelry. So people know how to find you to order the paparazzi jewelry.
Yes.
Yes, that's wonderful. Okay. And so that's Joanna. So she joins us tonight. And then last but not least, listen, I'm going to apologize in advance for this one. It's my friend 2K from Facebook. I met, actually Clubhouse. I met him on Clubhouse. Hey, 2K, what's going on, baby? How you doing?
Hey, how y'all doing today?
Good. How you doing?
Been blessed and highly favored.
All right.
Yes. Ladarius 2K Barksdale is a content creator, and you can find him at talkswith2k.com. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Now, so we met on and you see he got the whole setup there. I told him, I said, listen, you can't come on my show and sound better than I do.
That's okay. Yes, you can. We're giving you a pass today.
Okay, cool.
So everybody meet everybody. So that's everybody. That's Sean and Joanna and 2K. Y'all say hey.
Hey, how y'all?
Hey.
Hey. And let's say hello. Hey, Gerald Edge in the virtual building. How you doing?
Girl, what's up?
Yes, Darren Rogers in the building. Hello.
Hey, Darren.
Yeah.
Yes, on the
Nice to have you, and our friends. They'll stop on by. We want to thank y'all for taking some time out to hang out with us. So we were talking first off about the scale. How many of you are familiar with the man who talks about ranking women on a scale of 1 to 10 without the number 7 by a show of hands? Do you know who he is?
Yeah, that's my goddaddy.
Oh yeah, he is your goddaddy. Okay. Well, you know what? Just to be fair, for those who don't, he just recently went viral, but he has been a content creator for many, many years. His name is Kevin Samuels. You can find him on YouTube. And he's the one who recently told a woman that was 35 years old that because of the way she ranked, she probably would not get a high value man, and that she needed to buy a dog and plan to die alone.
Yeah, I see no problem with that.
What day?
What'd you say, 2K?
I see no problem with his observation.
Well, I do. Because like I said, the first time, he's not God. He can't predict who's going to die alone, who's going to die with somebody. That's not his call to make.
Now, listen.
There's somebody for everybody out there. And because she has 3 children, there have been men who marry women with 6 or 8 or 10 children. And that weigh a good 300 and plus size and weight. So all that is a bunch of baloney.
So you can't be a great value woman looking for a high value man. Now
I'm not a high value woman herself if you're going to base it on income.
She was great value at best. You know what great value is? That's the off-brand stuff at Walmart.
Oh Lord.
Okay. Let's get this understood. Okay. Once you have hit the age of 30, you have basically hit the wall as a woman. Okay. Yeah, you have basically.
Once you hit the age of 30, you have basically hit the wall as a woman. Hold on just a minute. Shout out to our family joining us in the virtual building. Much love to Catherine Coco Hurd. Jane is in the building. Hey, baby, what's going on?
Hey,
Cynthia is here. Hey, we sending you much love, Cynthia. Jane said she saw the show you were talking about, and that that woman should have hung up on Kevin. I don't know what's the matter with these women. And so Cynthia said, what's the definition of value? Okay, the definition of value, according to the person who we're making reference to, it means that your peers need to, your value speaks for itself. You know, when you say what you do. For example, if I said that I was the dean of radio and television commercial studies at the University of Central Florida, you would go, oh. You would look at me, you go, oh, that's her position, that's her value. You know, I know her level right away by her title. I know her level of education. I know what kind of money she makes. I know, what kind of circle she travels in. So that has a certain amount of value on it. And then how is she regarded amongst her peers? Is she highly regarded amongst them? Is she, does she have a lot of awards or accolades? Is she immediately respected by people in her, in her circle? Those kind of things were the things that he rated as having value, and that because you have that value, you make a lot of money. So money does come into play with a person being a high value person. So how much money you make, all of those factors add up to what value is. And then what is it in the marketplace? So when you take that and you go out with something, in particular, how do all of those things come into effect? Did I say that right, 2K?
Yeah, pretty much you did. And that's a pretty good synopsis of it all. It's really how you hold up in the workplace, or even how you value what value is. So if you think like if you tell me what your title is as a job, and you say, hey, I'm the dean, I'm blah blah blah. Okay, so now I know what you think value is and how to evaluate yourself. Because see, most people, most women like to ask for our job titles and then determine the amount of respect y'all want to give us after. So when we hold y'all to the same level of value of or credentials that y'all hold us to, then it becomes it's starting to get looked at funny when the tables turn.
You understand? You get what he's saying?
I get what he's saying.
Oh, okay. Catherine Coco Hurd says women in their 30s hit a wall. Explain that.
Okay, so basically, a woman prime is from the age of 16 to 25. Okay, and after the age of 25, you just start a dramatic decline. By the time you have hit the age of 30, you done hit the wall. You will never be as fine as you was at 25. 21 or 16. You will never be a better woman physically as you were them ages I just named. And you have hit the wall at the age of 30. And I said what I said.
Cynthia says value is not based on a job title, but you say that it's not.
But you won't talk to a janitor.
Right, but when somebody comes to you with a title, you feel a certain way about it. You automatically, until they prove different, unless they turn out to be a dickhead or an asshole or a bitch, then your immediate feeling about them when they say, "Oh, I'm Dr. So-and-so of such and such," or I own I don't know, the McDonald's Corporation. You feel you have a certain automatic respect for them until they prove different. And so what 2K was saying is the same thing the other person is saying, is that when when a woman meets a man, that's what you want to know. You want to know because we want to know how he's going to provide for us.
Yeah.
You know, we want to know. So what do you do? And when he says, hey, you know, I stock shelves at Walmart, you don't think to yourself, oh, wow, this is a great high value man. So don't say value is not based on job title. When you're talking about overall, the grand, you know, we're not talking about your individual, how you value somebody, but we're talking about out in the marketplace overall, how most people, you know, look at something or regard it. These people are going crazy in here. People who are valued by money or status, that isn't value at all. What happens when that person loses that position? Then what?
Well, usually when that happens, women leave them. And then they'll blame it on unhappiness and say I wasn't happy or you weren't doing something. But I really think my mama left my daddy because he wasn't making shit.
That'll make so.
Yeah, and so let's not act
because
like
he wasn't making any money.
Yeah, let's not act like the monetary value doesn't mean anything when it's time to be held accountable for it. Let's not downplay the money. Money is value.
Is it not, ladies? Joanna, we haven't heard from you.
I'm just trying to take this all in. Young man, how old are you?
Man, I'm 31, man.
Oh, okay. Have you hit the wall yet?
Man, I have not. Man perm is from the age of 25 to probably 38. Because
really? That's very interesting.
It is.
I'm sitting up here like, oh my God, what is he saying? You know, if anything, I am a 47-year-old woman.
Okay.
But I have added value since I was in my 20s.
Have you?
So that's a whole nother level. And unless you are a mature man, you probably wouldn't understand that. So call me later when you get in your 40s and then see if you're saying the same thing.
See, okay, I wouldn't dismiss my opinion because of age. I come bearing logic, facts, and anything, etc., that you need for me to validate my points. What I'm trying to tell you, when a man ages, we get more desirable because guess what? We are more financially stable. Because that's what women want in a man. So the older we get, the more money we didn't save, the more money we obtain, the more money we have. That means the younger girls, we can get them, and we usually get looked at as sugar daddies. But hey, we are still at a peak until we get to like the age of like the dusty age, like 40 plus.
Shut up.
No, not for women, for men.
Oh, please speak up.
Men get dusty at 40.
No, I'm not speaking about y'all being. I'm not saying that y'all dusty as women. I'm saying like younger girls will look at men as dusty when we hit our 40s.
No, young girls looking at men at 30 and 28 as dusty. Young girls don't want. Usually they turning up. They don't want to deal with older guys. Most of them, not most of them, but some of them. I won't say most.
Well, I know a lot of success stories.
Turn their noses up at older guys.
I know a lot of success stories.
And the only thing that young women would want in an older man is money.
Of course.
For them to take care of them, right?
Yeah, they want somebody to take care of them, but you better believe they got somebody younger taking care of their other needs.
Of course, but that comes back to the value component of it all. That's because the value of the money is so high that it's the value of the man, and the older man holds more value to a younger girl.
But the same value in women.
Women hold value in y'all appearance, the way y'all are. Like nobody, because the way that the society is constructed today, like women don't just give men money. So that's not y'all value. Y'all currency is y'all looks. The way y'all able to keep y'allself up through the years. Once you hit 30, I can find this anywhere. That's why young girls are so desirable.
And older
we're not trying to dispute that young girls are not desired. That's a given. They're supposed to be at their finest. They're supposed to be fine as wine when they're 21, 23, 25 years old. That's a given. Okay? Because we refine young women ourselves, as you say. But like I say, women also make money. Women value a person that has morals and that has standards and that can be loyal to them. That's where we find our value in a man, someone who knows how to be a helpmate, somebody who's going to be consistent, somebody's going to be in that home that's going to hold it down and not running all over town, dipping a stick in every jar, cookie jar around town that we got to be stressing and pulling our hair out. That's value to us.
I don't want your heroes to flare up and nothing like that. But what I want to tell you is that wasn't the man that you was desiring when you was in your 20s. When you hit 30 plus, now you looking for the man with the 401k plan and the reinsurance. You weren't looking for that man at first. You was looking for that bad boy, that bad guy, Mr. Good Dick, Mr. Tyrone. So don't act like you have
Mr. Tyrone.
So don't act like you have always desired the good guy.
No, sir. My first husband was 15 years older than me. He was I was about 28, I guess. We were together for 14 years. He was 15 years older than I was. I wasn't looking for a thug, a young guy, somebody who's going to slam it down. And I had other values in mind. And he showed me he had those things that I was looking for at that age.
Okay. I can respect that. I can't take that from you.
Undesirable. Do you, Ms. B, what did you hear what he said about that?
That about being undesirable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
as an older woman. Come on.
So no,
okay,
so
but you know what? I really think it's an age thing. When a woman is young and fertile, a man who wants to have children is looking at a younger woman. Now, you know, when you get to be 40 and up and you're not married and you've raised your children and that type of thing, the man that you're looking for has different values for a woman. So if he's looking to start a family, he's not going to come after you.
Right.
He's going to go after a younger woman.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So I don't think that just because you're 40, you're not valuable, or you've hit a wall and now it's impossible for you to have a meaningful, committed relationship with a mature man. But there are some things still that he might be looking for from you. And so we can't discount the value of what you've done in those 40 years. You know, what kind of career you have, what kind of business you have, you know, what kind of things you're doing and pursuing. So all of those things have value. I don't think that you're worthless. But if you've never been married and you don't have any children and you're 35 years old, now you haven't hit the wall. But let's be realistic. Now you're getting at the place where starting a family is a health risk for a woman. You know, we're made to have our babies young. Now, society doesn't shine a positive light on that anymore. But there used to be a time that as soon as you had a cycle, if you were 11 or 13, they married you off and you started having children. Mm-hmm. Because once you get 35, you're talking about a high risk pregnancy. You know, and so, you know, those kind of things can change what a man is looking for, but I don't think it takes away your value. They don't like you too, Cynthia.
No, it's okay.
They don't like you. If they want to know where you get your information from.
They want to know where I'm getting my information from?
Yes.
I mean, they can look around. Just go talk to some of the older women they know that's out here that's single.
Have you seen some of these older women?
Of course.
They are gorgeous and making money and doing their thing are bad to the bone. What are you talking about?
Are they happy?
They are alone. They are sad. They are miserable. They are by themselves. The only concubines they have are their kids. Listen, I know the truth is hard to swallow, but you got to go get a big cup of water with this one.
No, sir. I don't think so. Women are living it up. They having the time of their lives. They traveling. They hanging out. They partying. They doing exactly
what
they
happy.
They not happy.
Happy.
I think you'd be surprised to find out how they really
like I say, the end all to be all is not always marriage and having a man under your roof 24/7. That's not some people.
No, but I might want him next door, though.
That's what.
Hey,
I might want him next door, though.
Now, Ms. Peggy, I agree with you there. Just because you married don't mean you happy. So like, you know, when I'm talking, that don't mean marriage equals happiness. I'm
Right.
married myself.
Yeah.
That don't guarantee you happiness. I was happy when she
That's
was a
right.
girlfriend, fiance, and I'm still happy when she was married. So the title don't mean nothing.
Yeah, because there's a
What do you mean,
lot of miserable married people out there. Trust and
Of
believe.
course.
Yeah.
Believe it.
Coco
and-
says
and
these
the
younger
same-
guys. She said these younger guys go after older women because they know we still cook.
Hey, you right about that, I mean, Coco. I come over there for a plate, I mean, Coco.
I know that's right. Oh my God. Kenneth Holmes says that older women are easier to cheat on because we're
It's
peaceful.
peaceful.
We're
Hey,
peaceful.
He thinks we're not paying attention.
Hey, is it?
Oh.
That's all right there, Kenny.
Yes, he
Oh.
thinks the older woman not paying attention. She don't give a damn because she getting what she want to get. She's satisfied. She happy. So you can. Yeah, for some women, I can't speak for all, of course. But like I say, some of them, like I say, if you coming over and you handling your business with her, that's pretty. That may be what she's looking for, and she's good on that. So no, she's not gonna run behind you and
See,
check you.
and that's what we need to
10
talk
minutes
about.
looking on your phone.
At what age? At what age do women just take being a sex toy? At what age is that just cool? Like, okay, I ain't gonna find a man. I just want some sex. What age does that occur?
And that can happen at any age.
There's no
at any
set
time.
age. Yeah, there's no set age for that. People
What time is
maturity, people mind where they are in their lives at different times. They want different things at different times of their life. There was a
Mhm.
time I had a young man that was several years younger than I was.
Hey,
We
now.
hung in there with each other for 8 years. It wasn't a matter of him having a 6-figure income, me looking at him to be my husband, to move in with me. Didn't want any of that. But we had a great time with each other. And it was
Okay.
what it was. So, I mean, different,
But-
no set time.
Okay,
I don't think it's no set time.
Nope.
but time is definitely ticking, man. So be aware.
Everybody.
Be aware.
Ticking for who?
Ooh, I'm glad you said that too, because just like it's ticking, time is ticking for everybody. Like I said to Miss B on last show, a woman's coochie pretty much gonna be with her until she hit the dust. A man's aesthetics, as I say, they're gonna at some point they're gonna wear low, they're gonna wear out, and it's not gonna rise at all. It's not gonna do anything. At what age is that kicking in? Because theirs is gonna wear down and stop, and now you need Viagra and you need this to keep it up and that to keep it up. So I mean, come on, where's the value then?
Hey,
How
I
you
agree.
satisfying
I mean,
your-
hey,
I
listen,
agree to that.
listen,
Me too.
listen, y'all proving my point because I told y'all there is a time limit on all these things for male and for women, but for a woman, it happens a lot faster.
Okay. Whatever.
She-
No, I will not concede to that. No, it does not happen a lot faster. Because like I said, you got some bad ass to the bone 60-year-olds out there. Trust
Man,
me.
they just know how to apply makeup real good. These women ain't fine after 60
No,
like
that's not
that.
all. That's not all it
It ain't a
takes.
lot of
That's
them.
not all it takes. That's not all it takes. That's not
Now,
all
what
it
you
takes.
think is
Because the
fine
body
and
got to
sexy
match
might
too.
not be. It's gonna change over time. What you think is fine and sexy now, hell, it's gonna change over time. Trust me.
Of course,
Trust
You
like
exactly.
everything else. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can agree.
Jane says men
And
are
you
good
know they
for
got surgery now, baby.
They'll pull that shit up, they'll tighten it up, they'll pack it up with some new, they'll move that fat from the front to the back and drop it like it's hot.
Yeah, be a 1980 action figure doll.
Jane says that men are good for two things, and one of them is lifting heavy stuff. That's right. You can't discount the power of a man, Jane.
There you go. That part, Miss Peggy. Amen.
Monique agrees with you.
Where is
And
Sean?
shout out to- Sean keeps dropping out.
Sean
He said
scooted
he's
out on
sorry.
us?
Huh?
He had to scoot out?
No. He did not have to scoot out.
He
The
didn't have to
system
scoot out.
dropped him out.
Yeah, his connection messing up.
Oh, he dropped out. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I'm dying to hear his point of view on this before we move
He's,
on.
he's
me too.
We
Me
don't
too.
want to hear no more from him. We done heard enough.
Now, I propose a problem to these to the older women because see, I'm a new age man. Y'all women won't give us crumbs when we deserve the whole loaf. Okay, so like this generation of men that I'm raising, we are not accepting crumbs when we deserve the whole loaf. For too many years, the men have been the prize, but have been treated like while we here. So it's time for us men to step up, and you should be speechless, man, because this is what we are giving the women exactly what they wanted. Y'all fought for equal rights. Y'all wanted everything to be the same. So here it is. We are matching energy. When it's time for the pay the rent, I need your half because we are equal, baby. Okay. When it's time to take out the trash, listen, it's your turn because we are equal, baby. It is time. I represent the new
looking
man.
for something to throw. You can't throw nothing virtually.
Listen. Hey, like Miss Lely said,
I can't listen to no more.
I know my value. I know my value.
Oh God.
You want her to take out the trash.
Listen, whoever closest to it, that's who gonna take it out. It just don't have to be
You want
me.
her to do some oil changes.
Where's
too?
your wife?
Let
me ask her.
You want her to change the oil in the car?
Yeah, she upstairs happily. She
You want
happy
her to
right
change
now.
You want her to do the oil changes as well?
No, I want to tell her to do nothing. I don't know how to do. I don't change the oil. We go get that serviced.
Monique Scott Nichols in the building. That's our Woo sister. Hey Woo. Hey Woo. She said the street lights are on 2K. You gotta go inside.
Now, look, I know you want me to go in the house, but I'm shining the light on the truth, Miss Monique.
I need my belt right now.
I'll let you explain me now. You gotta hold on, girl.
You need your sound effects.
Yep. One day, one fine day. If all older women are looking for a young, funky bull to put the fire out, hit me up.
Oh shit! There you go.
Thanks, 2K. 2K, you going? We need more sound effects. I need some applause. I need a slap. I need a scream. What you got over there?
Listen, I got a lot of stuff now.
Well, anytime you feel something is appropriate, just hit the button.
I got you, Liz.
Coco was like, no, she cannot take it. No, listen, this is the thought. These are the things, nobody's been listening to the men. So now this man comes on and he starts doing all of this stuff, and the men are giving it back. The men are giving it to us now. They're like, you can't just treat me on any old kind of way and get my sex and kick me to the curb. Cynthia says that she's tuning out. She says, ignorance bothers me. Everyone has their opinion, but he is ridiculous. Girl, you ain't seen nothing. You don't
Y'all don't find it. Y'all don't think that it's funny that the moment I say men should start standing up for themselves, when women should have equal responsibility.
That's not standing up for yourself.
Hello, I'm speaking ignorance.
Okay.
How is that? Because I say, hey, here go your fair load of this equality that y'all demanded the last 30 years.
What happened to men are the head of the household?
What happened to it? Y'all didn't want that. Remember?
Who said?
You are seen all women.
You ain't seen these feminist movements. Y'all ain't seen these
all women into one boat. 2K. You lumping all women into one boat as if
all women benefit from them.
And the same thing. We don't.
All women benefit from them.
Some women are okay with that.
Don't you get equal pay at your job as don't you get equal pay as the man at your job, although you do less?
I never got equal pay as the men at my job. Never.
Listen,
they haven't raised the standards yet.
I was working with a woman at this job at a warehouse, and we, on the application it asks, hey, can you carry 40 pounds or more? I click yes. Okay, so I'm working with this woman, and I'm taking we had to take this box off the truck and take it to the loading area. The woman say, hey, after I finished my box, she said, hey, can you take this box? I like, no. She like, baby, it's a little too heavy for me. Like, I don't take it for me. I said, ma'am, you click, you can lift 40 pounds or more, and you get paid what I get paid, if not more. And so she went and told the supervisor on her because y'all still have privilege in the workplace. And the supervisor, he agreed with me that she need to handle her load. And listen, I don't hate women. I don't do none of the above. I just hold them to the standard that they demanded. I raise my daughters the same way. I don't take it easy on my daughters. Listen, this is the world she's gonna be growing up in, so she need to be adequate for this type of worldly adventure.
I'm speechless.
And you shouldn't be.
I have nothing to say.
I don't know what else to tell you.
You are entitled to your own opinion, and bless your wife's little heart.
Have a baby, Mr. Equal. I got 2 girls. I treat both of them equal.
Who said something about the roommate situation? Sound like a 50,
that was Coco. She said, I know plenty of men who say half on rent is for roommates, not a man who takes care of his home. Jane says the same thing. Half is a roommate. You treat me like a woman, and that's what you get. You treat me like a roommate, then you don't get nothing.
Sir, I'm in a partnership with you. You have to understand, when we are together, this is a partnership, not you leeching. See, he's one of them dudes that I'm referring to. He is used to accepting the crumbs and not the whole loaf. See, listen, brother, and I bet you he one of these type of guys. Hey, man, my wife went and got me this. You know why your wife went and got her this? Because you paid all the rent, dummy. You let her save that money. She didn't do nothing for you. You let her save that money. If y'all was both going half on everything, you would have the money to go get the stuff that you were proud that she bought you. It is time for equality. Y'all wanted this.
Put that back up there. Carry your babies.
Yeah, Jane said that. You know, like carry your own.
And take care of them, breastfeed them, and all that. Yeah.
Okay.
You
Yeah. Well, see, we do that part. The women do the carrying of the babies, but the men do the carrying of the heavy boxes, and the men do the building, and the men build the roads, and the men build the houses, and the men build the buildings that you work in. The men do that. So we're home. We're there to take care of the home and birth the babies and raise the children.
Listen, men have built this world up so good that the woman do not need the man no more. We make so y'all got street rolls, air conditioner, everything. It was a reason why back in the caveman days, the women stayed in to prepare meals because the men had to go out, do the hard work, and hunt the animal and bring it back. But so now that the world is so easy, when you could just push buttons at these jobs, now you got women saying, hey, I want to come out the kitchen. Do you know why? Because men have made it so easy. And I think y'all kind of look over that. Listen, I understand that y'all bear babies. And I have been there, and that was excruciating. And for that, I give y'all the utmost power and respect. But you got to understand, it ain't nothing we can do about it. We didn't sign off and say, hey, yeah, I want to be a man. We was born this way, and we just taking what we given. We stronger, y'all. We build civilizations. Y'all build children. Thank you.
Men, women, children, boys and girls that we raise up to build the world, as you say.
Somebody wants to know, where did we get you from? Listen, 2K is my friend from Clubhouse. So if you've never been on Clubhouse, it's an experience. If you think this conversation is I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, tell them what we be talking about. Listen, every subject under the sun is covered. Is covered in Clubhouse. But what you're hearing us mainly reflect is the philosophy that's being projected by this person named Kevin, who has over 1 million followers on YouTube, and that's what he's talking about every day, every night, all day long, telling women to rate themselves, and then when they do, on the scale of 1 to 10, he goes,
I don't think this Kevin. This isn't a Kevin Samuels philosophy. Kevin Samuels is the most clean and professional dude who outlined it in a commercial view. This isn't his philosophy.
No, he didn't create this.
No, he didn't.
But what he does is perpetuate it. He
in a
brings it
negative
to
light
the
for
forefront.
women.
It's not negative. It's the truth. I haven't lied to you guys yet.
it seems to me as he always tries to bring the woman down, shame her, embarrass her, demean her. Like I say, make her feel like she's worthless, make her feel like she's undeserving of a mate, make her feel like she's not worthy of a person, like she's inhuman. It's just demoralizing that what he does and the way he does it. He'll have them talking on the show, and he'll play his person singing and laughing over the one person while they're talking. All that is ridiculous. It's crazy. Like I was in total shock when I saw him doing this to the lady. The lady is, explaining herself and talking, and he got all these sound effects in the background, the whoop sounds and the laughing and somebody singing over the lady. It's just crazy, ridiculous. Like, how are you bringing women on the show they're asking your advice, and then you're just stripping them down to the bare bones and skeletons and throwing them over in the ashes.
Yeah, and I wouldn't agree with none of his etiquette. Well, if he was displaying them things, I wouldn't agree with handling women like that. But I have also seen Kevin ridicule men to tell me, hey, you fat, you black, you short, you can't get this high value woman. So it comes out on both ends, but
and you can't say that you wouldn't say that.
I would.
You know when a man comes up to you and it ain't, and he ain't right. He's walking, or he driving a raggedy car. He's not dressed up. He's short. He's fat. He ain't cute. But he would come up to you and say, hey baby, how you doing? He want to try to, put a little game on you to see if he can talk with you and get up with you. What do? You go,
get him out of here.
Excuse me? I know you're not talking to me. Not to me. Yeah. You don't honestly think that a woman of my caliber would be interested in you. And so that's where the value comes in.
And I could tell her, I know you was held back in your day. I could see the print on your face. You done rejected a lot of men, have you?
Who you talking to?
I did that on purpose. I ain't say no name, but she knew I was talking to her. She was like, whoa. See, you see what I'm saying? She know, you know who he is. A hit dog will holler. Look, she done put some man through the ringer, right? Look, I see it on you.
And I know you ain't. See, you know Miss B like that. You don't know me like that, so I'm pretty sure that's who you.
Look, I know a problem when I see one.
And see, that's another thing. You are judging by what you see, and you don't know me.
Okay.
And having fun with it too. I love it.
Now
Yes.
You visually pleasing, like I'm just giving you a compliment in a modern way. That. Okay.
Although my ears are kind of hurting right now, but I understand.
Put your penis away, 2K. Kenneth says he's talking about Kevin now. He doesn't bring the women down. They come on his show with relationship problems and expectations that don't match what they are able to provide. So he just gives them the raw truth. Which is the same truth you would give a man that, who is lesser than what you would see yourself with. You would give him the same truth. Say, hey, look at here, honey, you ain't got no job, you need to go to the dentist. You would look at him and go, maybe not, So he says that, he just gives the women the raw truth.
You just brutally
I don't look at the show all the time, but I've never seen him give a man that type of advice. I've never seen him.
He does.
You got to look at it. He actually does.
I gotta get some more shows.
Yeah, he does, and he asks them. He'll ask the man too. He'll say, "How much do you weigh?" And when this man, says that he's 5'5" and he weighs 250 pounds, he go, "Oh, bruh, you're fat."
Yeah,
you're fat. And what kind of money do you make?
But what's wrong with being fat? Some people like fat people. Some people love overweight.
There's nothing wrong with it. But if you're looking to, but if that's how you look, and you're going after somebody that looks like Beyonce, you might be like,
it's a no-go.
Setting yourself up for disappointment. I don't know.
Good.
He's just saying, she ain't gonna want you. And then he asked the most important question. I heard him. I've heard him. He asked this man. He says, "Do you have a big dick?" And the man said, well, I guess it's average. I ain't no Ron Jeremy. He says, no, you know if you have one or not.
If you can't say yeah, the answer no.
And if you hesitating around and you going, oh well, like, hey, I got enough to no, if it's big or not. Stop playing.
Oh yeah.
Gerald says it works both ways because they disrespect men on his show also, and he gets it. Yeah, he does. He gets in the man's case. He gets on it.
Okay.
Essex is in the building. What's going on, boo? He is cracking up.
Y'all ain't never had a guest to hold y'all to the fire before?
Huh?
I think I need to come back on here, man. Your followers, they need some guidance.
Listen at you. Because men hardly come on his show with relationships. You see, men don't care about their relationship problems. They just keep trying.
Yeah.
But women come on and we want somebody to tell us something special. We want somebody to give us the magic formula. We just want to know, why, I'm this and I'm that and I'm that, but I can't get nobody. So Kevin, what should I do? And those women are pathetic because men hardly come on the show with the problems. All these women have relationship problems, but none of them want to hear the truth that they are the problem.
Oh shit!
I need one of them.
Thank you, Sean.
Here comes Sean. He says, my brother, you are also miss out on huge opportunities in this life. If you have always been a gentleman, all right, you will miss out on huge opportunities in this life. You have to always be a gentleman, no matter where you are. I don't think there's any question about, that you need to be a gentleman. Aren't you a gentleman too, Kay?
I'm a gentleman, not a slave, though. Not a slave, my guy. I'm a gentleman. I open the door. I do nice things. I'm an asshole, but I'm not.
How are you feeling when your woman opened up the door and pulling out the chair for you?
I'll be delighted. Maybe y'all don't understand that men like nice gestures too,
Okay, so when you're
I'm not doing that though.
No, I wouldn't say do that. I wouldn't say be extreme as that. But if you did it, we probably won't even accept you open the door for us. But the simple fact of you tried. You thought I was worth the effort. And that means something.
To you. All men don't want that.
Oh man, trust me.
Listen, we know you can't paint. We know that there's no all for everything. You can't paint with a broad brush and please everybody.
Yeah.
So we're just talking about population in general. Yes, Cynthia. Cynthia wants to know if you're married. Tell Cynthia, honey.
Yes, I am, Miss Cynthia.
Okay.
Yes, I am. Okay.
That's why
I can't. Listen, my wife, for the most part, she got a lot of y'all views, but a lot of because she come from a traditional family as well, and we have our arguments, but she got understanding too. So with that being said, I'm married, happily married, and that is what it is.
She's not taking out no trash once or twice a week.
Who man? She get on down here with that trash now. She get up my wife. She not my wife not sorry.
I know your wife nails done, her toes done, her hair on fleek. I know that queen ain't dragging no.
It be just like that. It be just like that after she take out the trash. You don't get dirty doing that.
You funny.
Where is she? I'm sure she looking. Man, I don't need y'all corrupting my wife. Don't be asking for her.
We got into the thing. Do you think that the modern woman, ladies, do you think that we are too independent? Yes, Rhea, he is. People keep wanting to know if you're married. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Look at Kitty.
Look at Kenneth. Show it out. So, I'm going to tell you who takes out the trash for a single woman.
Tyrone.
Not in my house. I take the trash out.
Y'all ain't gonna answer that?
Exactly.
I take the trash out, or I tell my boys to take the trash out.
See, listen, you can turn them boys to slaves already.
No, that's not slave. No,
Trying to give them the
Hey,
big.
listen, you make trash, you take trash out. What the hell are you talking about?
You let your wife touch the trash.
Everybody make the trash in the household. Everybody throwing something in the garbage can,
that's
so
their
everybody's
contribution
like,
to the household.
The trash got to go out. I feel more offended if my wife walked past the trash and it's full. What type of woman that walk past a big pile of trash? Y'all got some explaining to do.
Shut up.
I don't know what that means.
The trash stinking up the house and you gonna walk past it because you're a woman. Y'all got some explaining to do.
No, that
Listen.
means
What?
when the trash is full, I tie it up and I put it by the front door. That means the very next person that walk out the front door, grab the trash and go put it on the side of the house in the trash.
So you mean to tell me you gonna get it to the front door?
I will put it to the front door. That means get it out of here. That's my part.
Oh shit!
Because it would overflow. So I'm gonna tie it up and I'm gonna put it by the front door. That means the next person that come through this front door, take this trash and put it on the side of the house. Point blank, period. Don't let me come back over there and peep around that corner and see the trash still sitting there.
You know you was the next person when you had it in your hand.
So let's get back on topic. We want to hear from the men about modern women being too independent.
Kenneth says that 2K is married and some of y'all are single. It sounds like your way ain't working.
You got to get Ken on the show next week, man. He'll be a good guest.
Go away.
Go away. Sheila is busy. I wouldn't have an issue if my husband appears.
So ignorant. No, it's okay. You can read it out. I mean, it's okay. Trust me. Hey, I get this all the time.
I know you do.
That's why he called himself. You didn't tell Cynthia what he called himself. What he referred to himself as. Miss B, tell him.
Oh, yes. Well, it's on his page. He's a dickhead and an asshole.
I got my own church though. I'm the pastor of pissing people off.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're doing a good job. And you're doing a good job. Hey, no name calling.
Are modern women too independent, gentlemen? Are modern women too independent? What is too independent? Please.
No, because they still want you to take out the trash. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with the modern independent woman. Actually love it. A woman they gonna get out there and that's gonna handle her load. Like you gonna actually bring something to the relationship. Like you gonna make it hard for me to get rid of you. How about that? If y'all women leave the relationship, that man has lost nothing. Nothing. If my wife leave me, God damn it, life just got 50% harder for sure. For sure, she got value walking out my door, so I gotta watch
makes
it.
her valuable to you?
She's a partner. She's an asset. She's an asset, huh? First of all, by holding her end of the bargain. Second of all, she helped me in a tangible ways money cannot account.
Mm-hmm.
But if we just talk about money, her leaving out the door, I have to go back to the drawing board. When these older women was leaving, which why they wasn't. If you left, okay, I was already paying everything. I could just replace you. You made yourself replaceable.
You just said you do halves. You wasn't paying everything at no point. So if we're talking about
I never said. Well, now listen, hold on. Now my wife, she has earned the right to where I pay everything now.
She earned.
Okay.
Yes.
See, now we get to the truth.
Okay, so now, like when I always like this, my wife is on a incentive-based relationship. Okay, if she fulfilled these obligations, she no longer has to pay shit. She has been loyal for over 8, 9, 10 years now. Hey, let me relieve you of this. She still has financial duties in the house though, but rent won't be one of them. Mortgage won't be one of them.
Rhea says, we don't want to be independent, but these men are so sorry we have no choice, not letting no man lead me down the road to hell.
Well, yeah, I respect that. I respect that. I respect that. Don't let no man drive your car. Be in control of your car.
And being someone that's divorced, I still have to take care of myself and my kids. So being independent is who I am and what I am. Now, I can have a man that will complement that. I am open to a man to be the head of the household and, do the manly things that they're supposed to do. But I need somebody who is comfortable with me being as who I am, because I still will have those independent qualities. But when I get with someone, then there's a discussion that needs to be had, and I know how to.
If you're dealing with a real man,
let the man lead. So that's a discussion that has to happen at that time.
If
but some men are intimidated by an independent woman.
I'm so tired.
I'm not talking about you.
No, men in general aren't. Like, it's nothing to be afraid of if your girl make a little more money than you. That's nothing to be afraid. That's an excuse y'all women like to use because y'all can't figure it out. Ain't nothing scary about a woman making a little bit more money. It's actually soothing.
It's something scary to me about a man that want to come in my life and want me to split everything 50-50. That's real scary.
I'm asking you for accountability. That's it. I ain't asking you to do nothing pulling your weight.
Now, says, it's not the independence, it's the entitlement. Some still want men to take all of the financial risk of life. If you have a builder partner mentality, you'll be fine. Sean says it's an act. It's just a way to get followers. He does not honestly feel half of that nonsense. You don't think Kevin believed what he said? I think Kevin.
I know he ain't talking about me. Y'all be talking about Kevin.
I think he's about Kevin. I don't know. That's not true. My friend did everything for her husband, and if wants to leave, he's going to leave. Yeah.
Facts.
Facts.
I agree.
See, but the thing of it is, you think your friend did everything for her husband, but maybe she didn't. And that gets us into the last topic is, why do women want to have a monogamous, committed relationship with somebody and then decide that they don't want to fulfill this person's sexual needs? And so you say somebody did everything, and they might have cooked and cleaned and taken care of the children and even made a financial contribution. But what was going on in the bedroom? Were they doing everything then, or were they holding out on some stuff, or were they using sex as leverage? Oh, okay, Eon. I don't know. Maybe.
So, okay. So with that being said, I don't know why women want a unicorn. Like, they want this guy to be faithful, a monogamous relationship. You want him to be faithful, but you don't know a faithful man in your life. Your uncle wasn't faithful. Your last man wasn't faithful. Your daddy wasn't faithful. Your granddaddy wasn't faithful. But you want your man to come along and be the only one faithful guy in the world, holding him to a standard that you know don't exist.
No, if I'm a faithful, loyal person, I have every right to ask that and demand it and expect to receive it, because I know what it is to be loyal and faithful and committed. I do feel like if you are a woman that's your standard, and you're not going to give out what you're not going to want to get back in return on any level. So yeah, if I'm a loyal, faithful person, I want you to be just that way as well.
See, this the disconnect, because us as men, we can't understand how women feel, and women can't understand how we feel. I know it is something like, it's a biological feeling that I cannot stop, that overcomes me when you see an attractive woman. Okay, Sometimes you act upon this, and sometimes you don't know. Like this is true. Maybe women are built more loyal. Maybe women are built to be with one partner. But I would never. I can love you to death, but that don't make these ugly girls ugly. And
No, not
I'm
right.
gonna say this. Men, if you aren't cheating, you are cheating yourself. You are depriving your body of what it is asking for naturally.
Well, we need a slap sound for.
Oh shit!
Another one.
So if the man, so a man needs to cheat no matter what. A man should never be monogamous.
Well, if that's what your body desires, but the majority of men that I know, coming from a big general consensus, they desire more than one woman. Now we can love one woman. Half of the time, that's how I play out. I can love you to death, but see, I'm gonna tell you one thing. This a question I got the answer for. What's better than some loyal coochie? Some new coochie. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
That's not the question. Men do have different desires, and it's not anything wrong with acting on all those multiple different desires that you have. But my thing is, you can't do it when you're in a committed relationship with me.
You don't supposed to do it. You can do it, and that's why it's been done.
That the man is usually not mature enough to recognize that he's not at that point in level in his life where he's ready to accept being monogamous with one relationship. He want to lie and pretend to the woman that he's all in for her with her only, and then he's still acting on these other things. That's the thing. Like, we're not saying don't act, don't deprive yourself. No, don't deprive yourself. Go out there and get all the coochie you think you can handle. Do that. That's your nature. That's what you want to do. Go and do that. Be free. Be the man, the person that you want to be. But don't pretend.
All right, hold on just a second. In our virtual audience, Cynthia says, "Hey, some men never satisfy their woman sexually, and and she stays in there with him anyway." Kenneth says, "Women stick with the man." Women stick with a man for years that don't satisfy them sexually, and they think that that's loyalty. But a man would never settle for that.
That's facts. And most men can't please their woman sexually.
And that's what Cynthia said.
Most
men can't please most women sexually.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
They can work on it and get better and be teachable. They can do that.
Well, listen, at the end of the day, it's two different types of coochies. Okay, you got the soul food, and then you got the fast food coochie. All right. So your in-house, we like to compare that to soul food. But every so now and then, a dude just have an urge to go get some pussy to go. And that's what they go get. Like, we love soul food. We just want to be filled with some pussy to go. That's the McDonald's. So y'all women have to stop entangling loyalty into me having sex with another person. Now, if I'm paying her bills and I'm doing such and such, and I'm out here giving your heart away, now we got a problem. I understand. It's hitting close to home. But he just went in entangled in some pussy to go. That man, all right, he coming home to the soul food though. That's what he want. Forever. He put you in-house. You in-house.
Mm-hmm. You the first lady. You the first lady. That's what you're. Real talk. Women cheat too, a lot. They just don't get caught.
And you know why, don't it?
No, because we're better liars.
No. Let's debunk that myth too. The reason why women don't get caught is because they cheat with men that are emotionally strong. When you make us mad, we don't come to Jerome as a man. But see, we cheat with women. Oh, we don't do something. She like, this is Barbara. How you doing? I want to come to you as a woman to woman because I done hurt her feelings. So y'all cheat with more stable and emotional creatures that don't blow the spot. That's why y'all never get caught.
Oh, okay.
Now
But
you see
when
what's going
cheat
on.
with a woman and now her emotions are involved and you go off somewhere else, she want to run to your wife or your woman and tell on you
As a
because she
woman.
pissed off at you because now she done got a soul tie with you. But when a woman cheats with a man, when a woman cheats with a man, you know, he ain't gonna get all hung up like that. That's what you're saying? Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I don't like that word
bullshit.
soul tie neither, because a lot of y'all be lifeless around here. It'll be like if everybody had soul ties.
Listen, some of y'all men say if I can't handle it, nobody will, and y'all do the same bull. So don't even say that. Some of y'all men just act as ignorant as women when they get rejected or
Hey, y'all
left
agree.
alone.
Y'all gotta leave them light skinned men alone. That's who she talking about.
Women are not-
And you know it.
What skin type got to do with it now? Come on.
Come
That's
on,
a
now.
whole nother topic.
Yeah, you know them red ones, they a little feminine.
There
now.
you go. There you go. There you go. That's a whole nother conversation. Don't go there.
Don't do it.
We ain't
Please,
gonna take it
Emma,
back.
don't do it. Don't do it. My friend Debbie says that the woman might be holding back because her body is tired from holding up that 50-50 relationship.
Well, now you know why I ain't fucking you right. I'm tired too.
Shut up.
Oh God.
No.
Oh God.
Oh, Joyce says they need to communicate on what each one needs sexually, and that's true.
It's not
That's
an easy
true.
talk to have.
It is.
That's
Why
not. Even with your partner of many years, that's not an easy talk to have. Like, hey, you're boring. Can I
If
put it
two
in your
people love
ass?
each other in a relationship for years, this shouldn't be anything they can't talk about. What's
I mean,
wrong with saying, hey, baby, we've been doing this for 6 years. It's getting a little tiresome. I'm getting bored with this. Do you want to bring a third party in? Do you want us to have a free cheat night once a month? What do we need to do? What's hard about that? I don't understand.
That's a hard conversation to have. I don't know why, but this is why the conversations aren't had. See, you telling me how it should be. I'm telling you how it is. This conversation don't be happening that much.
Well, that's why people cheat then.
Well, do you think maybe that conversation doesn't happen a lot with people under 40, and that maybe more mature people with more sexual experience probably have that conversation?
Ain't too much sex going on after 40.
What?
No. I'm just talking. Listen.
I'm tired of you talking.
I'm just playing, but for real though, that might be. But like, it's kind of like I like my girl as is, right? And I don't like, even though she wanted to change something, I wouldn't ask her if she like these 3 positions. This is what she like. Now that's not the reason why he's cheating on you. The reason why he cheating on you is literally he can just be wanting some pussy to go. I promise you. What's better than loyal pussy? Can somebody answer that?
Okay.
New pussy.
New pussy.
It don't have nothing to do with you. If your man never cheated, you was not the problem. Actually, after he got done cheating, your value probably went up. I'm telling you, you go get some pussy to go.
You realize it wasn't as good as home pussy.
It might not be as good. The pussy might be better than yours, but she wasn't better than you.
Then the essence of you. She ain't better than that.
Yeah.
You know, she doesn't have the personality. She's not as smart. She's not as witty. She's not as clean. And so
you can really realize, like, well, fucking with some of these women, sometimes we just need a little reality check. You go out here try to dibble dabble something. I'm so happy. I got this over here.
I don't know.
You got that soul tie with that woman too.
No, I ain't got no soul tie with nothing.
You can say whatever you want to.
Listen, my soul probably burning head already.
He might not have one with her, but she got one with him. Cynthia says as long as the man can make her sexually satisfied, he pretty much has her set. So just make it your business to please her. And I agree with Cynthia. when a man owns your orgasm, when you get with this man, you definitely gonna get it. It's gonna be on and popping. You're gonna be satisfied and it's good. Now it's hard to leave.
Yeah.
Even if he was a dickhead and an asshole.
Yeah.
Steph says, I do believe some women cheat for emotional reasons because there's something missing in their relationship.
And you will never find it in another nigga. I promise you that. I never seen no man. Listen, I ain't gonna even take it there.
Somebody, Gerald says, somebody's always going to catch feelings when it's a booty call. But let me tell you something. For mature people, and I don't know that you have to be so mature, but I think you just have to have an understanding. Some people, women included, don't want anything but a booty call. Look, I just want you to come over there and handle this, knock this thing back to 1999 and then get your shit and get out. I just, I don't need you all day and all night, but let's just do this. And, hey, I'm happy. You happy? Okay, good. Well, you have a good day. And I'll call you next week. What?
Maintenance man.
Yes. Sometimes we don't want all of that.
They asked me, they say, hey, 2K, what come out the nut? I said, Uber. It's time to go.
Shut up.
Uber.
So you doing all this side pussy and wind as a single man or in a relationship?
No, listen, bro. I have given up. I'm cheating myself at this point. I have signed over the rights. Yeah. So let's see my girl leave me. This might be my last piece of pussy now.
A man cheats for the lack. A man who cheats.
He better say the right thing. He better say the right thing.
No. I try to practice what I preach about, man. This might be my last piece of pussy. I can't lie. But ain't no telling with me. She probably sick of my shit now. So
You think? I say that with love.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool.
Oh my God. Venus says, stop talking out your neck. She says, I'm 62, my back and my knee is gone, but I still get it on. I know that's right.
Hey, now.
Okay, a nice pillow top mattress, and it's on, ain't it, Venus?
Let me say this.
Not the pillow top.
Mentioning that things go down after 30 and you don't reach the ceiling and all this other stuff. Like I said, you don't have to be in the absolute most best physical shape of your life when you have sex.
I had sex with an older woman.
That's a mattress sport. You on your back, you on your knees, you in the bed, you comfortable, you on the walk, you doing what you do. You ain't running around the block, but
I had sex with an older woman before. I had sex with an older woman before. What I liked it about it because her titties used to sag. I didn't have to come up to try to suck on them when she was riding. Like they was already just hanging down. So after I gave it to her, she was like, baby, pay me the ice and hot and you can go and go. So, it was over. Yeah.
Oh,
baby.
my God. Hi, baby. That's my goddaughter, Kim, in the building. You got her screaming. A real talk says, eat it. Beat it. Beat it and keep it. Eat it and keep it. No more calls. We have a winner. Cheating men are unclean. Listen, then all men are dirty. I don't know.
Baby, we filthy. And you are too.
They nasty.
That cheating man
and you don't respect your mother.
That cheating man gotta come somewhere.
Women take pride in being STD free, and they're proud to be. So don't think that all women are on that. No. So a lot of women are very particular what they do, how they do, when they do, who they do, and why they do what they do.
Now these new age women,
everybody, and they're not trying to let everybody get with them. Point blank, period. They're not.
Now these new age women, you better go pull one and talk to them, cause they out here.
We talking about women.
I know y'all used to go to the Uncle Luke concerts, but these new age women, they something else. Yeah, I know you gonna lie. Yeah, you remember you with that dude, the
Hey,
Uncle
I
Luke?
ain't gonna lie. I know how I used to be.
See,
I
listen,
know how I was when I was young. I can't knock that. But
they worse.
the new generation and this younger generation, they got different names for their
They out there on a whole new
sexuality.
level.
You don't
They
know
call-
who they are, what they like, what they get. None of that. It's just different now.
These new women, these new age women have normalized lingerie. I promise. Like these new women will come to the club with lingerie on to the point it's not even sexy no more. It's not even sexy in the bedroom no more. They'll put on some it's crazy. It's crazy. So like these new age women, but I tell you, boy, they something else.
Yeah, but they don't leave much to the imagination.
They don't.
Cynthia says the challenge is, can you make her reach her orgasms without oral assistance? Look, I don't give a F what he does to get it done. You know, oral assistance. Listen, a jackhammer.
A jackhammer.
That's just foreplay. You got to bring it at the end of the day. You can't just do oral and think that's gonna be good. And then, like I say, it could be good, but still, at the end of the day, you need to bring it on home.
And you got to know what she wants. You got to communicate. You just can't think that what you normally do with whoever you was with last time is gonna work for this one. You got to talk about. You got to communicate. You got to find out what she like.
Yeah, I agree with all y'all.
Yeah, you have to get into somebody's head, and women have to do the same thing too. You know, when you're interested in a man, you need to get in his head and see what turns him on.
I'm gonna tell you what y'all women got. It's you. This is why you never hear dudes complain about bad vagina. It ain't like y'all. Some of y'all coochie good. All of it ain't good. But see, what y'all have the power of. Men, we care more about the experience. Like, let's just say I walk in this room, it's lit up already, you got candles everywhere, and it's smelling good. We gonna remember that more than the actual pussy.
And our visual.
We are visual. Yeah, but if it's thing, that's what I figure out. Like,
that's where you draw the line.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Because I had fingers.
Oh shit.
It was this one girl. She was like, "Oh my, it's fat and it's wet." And when I got with her, I put a finger in, bro. It was so fat, it was so wet, it was juicy. But that's when I figured out trash bags leak too, because it was stinking. It was so stinking. So trash bags leak too. And I had that's why I understand all good pussy just ain't good pussy.
And we done veered off the road. We off the road. We
off the road.
We tumbling down the hill.
On the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
We on the Grand Canyon on the back road. Down the dirt with no lights.
I'm finna go get my wife. She at the gym. She been trying to get the strength to leave me, so I need to go get her. So I'm gonna let y'all get on up out of here. Well, I gotta go.
Yeah, listen, it was lovely being with you.
Oh my goodness!
Y'all gotta have me again. I want to talk to y'all again.
All right, 2K, we'll see you. That's hilarious. 2K Barksdale, husband, father, brother, friend, dickhead, and asshole. We love you.
And that ML.
All right, y'all.
All right, baby. Oh my God.
Hilarious. Oh my God.
Yes. Well, Joe, we have to use hefty bags. Listen, we had a good time. How are you ladies doing? Joanna, you're our guest. Wrap it up with your final thoughts based on everything that we talked about tonight.
Oh Lord, we need a part 2. We need a part 2. This is awesome.
It's interesting if you're not doing a lot of if you're not on YouTube and you're not watching all of these other different relationship shows and things that are going on, you'll miss out on the current thinking of men and women too, how they're presenting themselves and what they're looking for and what their opinion is of those of us who are more experienced. So it was interesting tonight. He kind of brought that for us.
I'm out of pocket then. I need to listen to I need to listen to some more things because I've been educated a little bit. Like, oh wow. So that's interesting.
Yeah, so that's the general thought. It's just like, hey, we have value too, and you can't just come and get our stuff and expect to have everything you want and not give us anything back. So that was but he brought it. He's crazy, and he's crazy.
A good way crazy. He was
a good way crazy. A good way crazy. So it's a good thing. We want to thank
God
everybody.
bless his wife. Love and
Oh,
God
God.
bless his wife. Much prayers.
You see, he left, right? He left. He know what he got. He left. He had to be somewhere. He had to go.
Yeah. Well, it's probably his turn to take out the trash. Tonight is his night to take out the trash. But we had a good time. We covered a lot of subjects, and we want to thank everyone for being in the virtual building with us tonight. And remember to follow us on YouTube. Go to our YouTube channel, Real Ass Women Raw Talk, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you know when we're going live. They have more conversations like this one, and also follow us on Facebook at Raw Talk. And you can get your notifications from there as well. But we had a fun time. So Joanna, you got baptized by fire tonight.
Yes, I am no longer a virgin. Thank you so much for asking me to be a part of it.
Well, you are so welcome. And when you go to YouTube and check out the description for the show, you can find out all the information about Joanna and her businesses. The jewelry and the printing of personalized items, all of that information is there for you. And of course, it was scrolling all night tonight so that you could keep up with her and what's going on. So we thank you so much for being part of the show. You have a wonderful night. Okay.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye now. Bye. So we had a good time, girlfriend Peggy. You all right?
Yes, girlfriend. I'm great. I'm wonderful. That was a load of hot topics tonight.
Yes, we unleashed them all.
Yes, that was awesome. I'm so sorry that Sean got disconnected with us. He was able to talk with us a little bit, but I wanted to hear from him a little bit more. He's a raw talker. He's always supportive of us, love him to death. And maybe we'll get him back on the show again because we really need to hear. I'm sure he had a whole lot more to say, but he was awesome as well.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. So that was a good thing. So stay tuned for next week. It's still a mystery about what we're going to talk about, but just know it's going to be hot and it's going to be fun and it's going to be good. So Wednesday nights, 9 p.m., it's Raw Talk Live on Facebook and YouTube. It was fun, girlfriend Peggy.
Yes, it was. And don't forget to talk about, let's remind our viewers that our Raw Talkers that we do have a moment in the spotlight where you can reach out to us. And if you would like to come on the show and talk about yourself, looking for a significant other, a mate, or someone to date that maybe could turn into something a little bit more serious than just a date, hit us up and we'll be more than happy to bring you on. And also, our Raw Talkers, reach out to us. If you want to come on the show and be one of our guests on the panel, we're going to be doing this, like I say, every other week or so. We're going to have 2 or 3 people on. We would love to have you on as a guest. Talk about your business, what you're doing, and just kick it with us and just have a good time because this is what we love to do. We're just having a good time doing it.
Yes, we are. So you can do that whether it's the singles and soulmate segment, or if you want to be a guest on the show, email us at rawtalk2021@gmail.com. And we would love to have you as a special panel guest or as a single looking for a soulmate. Okay. So thanks, girlfriend Peggy. That's a great reminder. And we want folks to know that because we think that this is the place that they can come and have a wonderful experience. So it's a good thing. Good looking out. For sure. For sure. So next week, Wednesday, 9 p.m., it's Raw Talk Live.